We talked about James Brown's biopic, Get On Up, earlier, and now it's time for Brandon Davis to give us his take on Guardians of the Galaxy. We're talking all things Marvel, and Brandon, did Marvel do it again?
No, did they ever, man? I think they outdid themselves this time. And,
Yeah.
Marvel Movie Friday,
Obviously,
T-shirt day.
yeah, T-shirt, you're right, okay. So what did you like, okay, first up about this movie, and we have a clip we're going to show as you're talking about the movie.
Sure.
What can we expect? What stood out the most, rather, in this film?
It was just refreshing. It was like a combination of a superhero movie and a sci-fi movie, and it's just nothing like any Marvel movie they've done before. It was action combined with comedy and implausible characters that just seemed plausible, and it was just fun to watch. I mean, you have a talking raccoon and a walking, talking tree, and if you can accept that and go see this movie, you're really going to have a good time. They outdid themselves for sure.
And the characters, Vin Diesel, pretty interesting that they got Vin Diesel, because you would think maybe Idris Elba, who was on Thor, or somebody else, kind of do a crossover type of movement, but they got Vin Diesel. How did he do?
Vin Diesel, well, he plays Groot, who is the talking tree, and he can only say one thing, and that's "I am Groot," and they can understand him, but to the untrained ear like us, we can't quite understand him. So Rocket Raccoon kind of interprets what he says for us and, repeats it, but he says it in a million different ways. And,
Right.
and Groot, Vin Diesel and Groot the character really come to life, and he became one of the audience's favorite characters. I mean, you would think you need more lines than "I am Groot."
But it really made sense. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but
So
it was really well done.
covered their bases. All right, what's the plot of the Guardians of the Galaxy in a nutshell, without giving too much
Yeah, it will
away?
be tough to give
Okay.
to say anything without giving too much away. But basically, we have our characters. We have Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Gamora, and Drax. They're basically their own little band of outlaws who come together to save the world. They all have a different reason why they want to do it. They all come from basically nothing, a bad background,
Oh, right.
nothing to be proud of, and they find each other, some on purpose, some by mistake, and they have to work together,
Right.
and eventually they start to like to work together,
Okay.
and they have to save the world.
Saving the world.
Another world, finally not Earth,
But another world.
another galaxy.
Okay. Speaking of saving another world, is this a family-friendly movie that you could bring the family to see, or what?
There is a
Violence?
little bit of language,
Okay.
but it's a Marvel movie. It's in good taste. But I loved it. I don't think there's anything really that crosses any lines. But James Gunn has a little bit of taste for that side of the movies.
Okay.
He was awesome though. I can't praise James Gunn enough for making such a great movie.
Wow. And really quick, your rating out of 10.
Friendly, are you ready?
Okay.
Because I'm finally 10 out of 10 on
10?
Guardians
Are
of the
you
Galaxy.
kidding me?
10 out of 10.
X-Men didn't get a 10.
James Gunn reminded us why we go to the movies. This is why we go.
I'm gonna
It
have
was
to go watch
fun
it.
to watch. It was a great story,
Okay.
and the sequel was already announced at Comic-Con for 2017. I can't wait. It was a perfect movie.
Brandon Davis, thank you so much as well. Of course, talking about Comic-Con and also as well Guardians of the Galaxy. Stay with us. There's more Good Day coming up after the break.